the Griswolds, and you're listening to Z191.
Are you singing,
Trying to be Danzig.
Danzig? I thought you were gonna be,
Two.
Don't bother. Danzig can't even be Danzig anymore.
We're back! We're back! And we are back with Griswolds. It's an interview with KMX. And after this interview, we're going to do the interactive interview. So, audience, get your questions ready for the Griswolds. We want some good stuff.
Right now, we're not accepting any questions from Anthony Porter or any member of Clashing Pledge.
No, Anthony Hatred either.
What? I wore my Clashing Pledge.
Unless you show us your boobs.
Okay, well, here we are with Griswolds. Not to be confused with the Griswolds or Los Griswolds, for that matter. But just plain Griswolds.
Sure.
Correct. Not the National Lampoon Griswolds, the band Griswolds that's been playing this whole time. Now, who's everyone in the band? And even though we've already been watching you play your instruments, what instrument do you play?
I'm Tim. I play bass, and I look sexy.
R.W. Griswold, lead vocalist, and I'm sexier than Tim.
Oh!
Woo!
Richie, drums. Johnny Griswold, they're all gay.
So that's sort of the band rivalry going on.
Yeah, it's the talented versus, the
Yeah.
slightly less talented.
Well, if you want to get sexier, just put some more bass on your voice. Kind of like what I have right now.
You're like Creed.
You should try that too.
Hey, you guys don't really play soul music. It's more of a, not soul, not really R&B. I don't really detect a lot of hip hop. You have more of a, I guess, punk rock would be the term.
Yeah, it's between punk rock, speed rock, skate rock.
Speed rock?
Good old fucking rock and roll.
Good old rock and roll. Speed rock. Speed punk. And this has been around in some form or another since the beloved decade of the 90s, if I'm correct.
Correct. The original lineup was with Johnny back in '95. Was when Los Griswold started. So there's been many iterations. There's been many band changes, but 2012, this is where we are. So
how many people were here from the beginning? Just Johnny?
Yeah, just me. I've been here from the beginning. It was the Griswolds, then it became Los Griswolds, then Griswolds.
yeah.
Is there some UK band calling themselves the Griswolds?
Since I've been around calling myself, my band, the Griswolds, there have been at least a dozen bands called the Griswolds, and I don't really care.
Yeah, it just so happens that we're better than all of them, so it doesn't matter.
Well, they really ought to stop watching National Lampoon's Christmas and European Vacation, or just plain Vacation. I think probably Vegas Vacation is the one to blame on all that. Not that I've seen Vegas Vacation.
Nobody saw that one.
Good, yeah.
I saw it.
Nick Papa Giorgio!
You've been around that long. That was the inspiration for the name, I take it?
Oh, it's absolutely the inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
The vacation movies are the inspiration for this band.
Do you have a favorite vacation movie?
Yeah, the first one.
The first one? You praise Marty Moose!
Yeah, all that.
And Wally World.
I'm just a big fan of electrical fires.
He's a big fan of electrical fires.
That's how I got in.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, speaking of electrical fires and National Lampoons and the Griswolds, what kind of influences does this speed rock unit have?
Oh man, everywhere from old school like the Misfits to Slayer,
Agent Orange, Misfits. He's a Rob Zombie fan.
I'm a big White Zombie fan.
Old school.
This guy, anything but Tom Petty.
Anything but Tom Petty?
Yeah, he fucking blows.
Yeah.
Well, I won't back down from that.
I see what you did.
Just saying, it's it.
No, it's just been pretty much every one of us has a little bit of different inspirations. We bring it all together. We find what fits, and we make it loud. We make it fast.
Mm-hmm. And do you have any certain rules in the band, like, no, you're not allowed to bring any input on this song?
Don't touch Johnny's hat.
Don't touch Johnny's hat, or like you have to sit in the corner now because you already had a bunch of ideas.
No, just don't touch Johnny's hat. That's pretty much it.
That was it.
That was it. And don't fuck up.
Don't touch Johnny's hat and don't F up.
Oh, excuse me.
Or fuck up for that matter.
This is a PG show, right?
No.
I don't know what the fuck it's rated.
Shows, CDs.
Mm-hmm. As far as going to CDs, like we have a storied history right now. So how many How many like full-length albums does this band have under its belt?
2.
2? Mhm.
Yes, this is the second album we just released. It's Godzilla vs. America.
I just bought it on iTunes.
You can get it on iTunes
Yep.
very easily. You can also get it directly from our website, griswoldsrock.com. You can get it from prophasemusic.com. You can get it at our shows too, which would be preferable. So, speaking of which, for you guys in the Philadelphia area, we're playing at the legendary Dobbs Friday night, the 7th. So you guys should all come on out for that.
With Above Connecticut.
That's right. You got some history with them too. So.
Yes, I do, and Ivan played with them when they did this show, and I got to interview myself. So, but not involved with them anymore. I'm back to fan status. So I hope to catch that show.
So yeah, I was gonna say. So we'll see you there.
You better.
So after that, after Dobbs, we're also playing the 14th at Club 98. That's in Northeast Philly.
Okay.
It's a new club. I don't know what they called themselves before, but they just reopened, so they're doing a whole bunch of rock. That's right. It used to be Karma. So they reopened under Club 98. They're doing more like rock shows now.
Well, what were they before? Was it more of like a dance club? Was it more?
Yeah, it's a dance club some nights, unless we're there. then it's a rock club.
Well, it's a rock club now, I take it.
Yeah. After that, September, this month is pretty booked out. We've got the 22nd, we're down at the French Quarter Bistro in Roseford, which is pretty much our hometown stomping ground. And the 26th, we're in Lansdale at the 3rd and Walnut, which is going to be a great show. We've got Against the Grain, a Detroit speed rock band that's coming out to play with us. Plus Clashing Plaid, they're also playing on the 26th.
Are they?
Yeah, we got them.
It's on the flyer and everything.
Now, this theme on the new record here, Godzilla versus America.
Yep.
Is this about Japan gobbling up all American corporations and everyone buying foreign?
Not exactly, no.
Is it just about a giant monster finally turning on
It's
America?
pretty much about us being awesome and kicking the shit out of anybody that opposes.
Like Godzilla.
Yeah, if
Like
you
Godzilla.
cover the album, we've got Uncle Sam giving a swift uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the cover when you do download the album or when you buy it from us, you'll notice that the cover of the album was illustrated by the great Jimbo Phillips,
Jimbo.
skateboard icon.
Skateboard icon. So he's got a voice in his head that's so loud that I can hear it.
I know. It's like I've almost got someone over my shoulder
That's
prompting me.
Tesco.
Yeah. So once you get the album and you listen to the entirety of it, very last track you'll hear a little quip by Tesco V from the Meatmen. He was gracious enough to send us an audio clip to finish up the album.
Did he talk about his love for ABBA, or did he talk
Not
about?
to me.
It wasn't anything about camel jockeys. I know he was talking about that before. Or I know the or War of the Superbikes wasn't anything about a war of superbikes or.
Not unless that was a conversation.
He
that
did
Johnny
say we
had.
were too darn loud.
He did. He did say we were too darn loud. He apologized, and that's about
Right. So this again now we have about 15 years here, and this is a second record.
Yeah.
So is this like was it like Chinese Democracy? We just spent by Guns N' Roses. We just spent over a decade perfecting the songs, bringing people in and firing them, or was it just because the band's undergone so many incarnations? This is what you've done over the last.
Yeah, there
couple
was
years?
there was a lot of different incarnations, like we said. Johnny moved out to California. That's when the Los Griswolds happened, when he was in Southern California. The Los Griswolds. Very, very popular. in
Let Johnny
SoCal.
answer that question.
Yeah, I'll defer.
That's what you're out.
So,
It was more about Los Lobos. Did it sound more like Los Lobos?
Johnny
at
only
that?
plays the guitar, doesn't
Yeah.
answer questions.
I fired myself, and all the duties are his now. So
basically, we all of us were in different bands throughout the years, and what came about was that in the end, the Griswolds, Los Griswolds was still something that everybody seemed to care about, and so we got back together, or I got with Johnny, and he's like, hey, I'm redoing the Griswolds. You want in? I'm like, hell yeah, sign me up, and we went from there. So we just went full steam ahead. It's about 1 year since this formation has been around. So I mean, in that year we've done a damn good job.
So,
Yeah. Especially the writing of the songs.
well, I'm going to say, so this CD is a culmination of just a year's work, even though there's been about 14 years of work prior into it, but this 1 year is very productive, and then it results in the second CD.
Sure, sure. I mean, we were all of us were in other bands in the interim. It's not, none of us were sitting on our asses twiddling our thumbs. So, but this is where we are now, and this is what we've created, and we're out there promoting it. We're trucking. So
When was the first album done?
that was that 95?
97 maybe?
97 was Bring the Rock.
Yeah.
Is that, do you still do stuff from that older period, or?
Yeah, the first track we did was "Fight Me." That's on the old album. Yeah, and the one of the songs that we redid for this album, "Who's Got the Cocaine," that was originally on "Bring the Rock." So
Now, have you
we
ever
brought that one back.
you thought about telling people that all those years when people thought you were going in different incarnations, you were just working on this one record? Because it's that good, you were spending like 2.5 years on each song, just trying to make everything as perfect as possible?
No. I wrote the music as quickly as I possibly could to play out, and I didn't want to sing, so I brought Ralph in, and that was it. We just wanted to play as quickly as we possibly could.
Yeah.
We just happened to write a good album quickly.
Question, guys, question.
What was the answer?
When you guys went in the studio to record, did you guys do it more live, or did you guys track it all out separately?
Originally, the drums were all done live. We had the whole band play everything. But yeah, we tracked things individually just because we knew that what we do live, we've got to add a little bit more to making the album to,
Right.
Something that you're going to listen to in your car. It's not exactly what you're going to hear live, but it's damn close, and that's what we go for is to be as accurate as what you get when you see live, and then you pick up the album and you listen to it on the way home. You're going to have that same energy. You're going to have that same feeling. It's just there's always a difference between the album and the live show.
The people are going to have the album 30 years from now. At which point you'll probably have made your third record. It's got to have something. And make sure
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, we're actually going back into the studio next month. We're going in October. We're going back in, not for a full album, but just for an EP. We wrote a couple of songs which we felt were pretty much ready to go and needed to be out there in people's hands. Specifically, one of them, which is our ode to the Broad Street Bullies, which is called Broad Street Bullies. So that one we're going to be recording, and we're going to be shipping that out and trying to put that in a couple of people's hands.
Well, where was this recorded at?
Everything we've done so far has been recorded at the Welfare Line Studio in Royersford by Mikey Kirchner.
Mikey Kirchner?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's an old friend of ours, so
Yeah, so-
we've known him for years.
So the CD's always going to be a bit different from the live experience. You have like orchestra, strings, choir added to the songs, maybe some
No.
brass here and there.
Just two guitars. It's really, I mean, as far as what we play, it's exactly the same. It's you hear Johnny's solo, it's going to be exactly the same as you hear it on the album, unless he screws up.
Which is very possible.
Doesn't happen often.
There are no screw-ups in punk rock.
No, there's just intentional reinterpretations.
One more question for me.
Yep.
If nobody has seen the Griswolds before, out there, live, what would you tell people to expect when they come in to see the Griswolds play live?
Bring earplugs and bring beer.
Is it louder than Motorhead?
Yeah, we.
What about Manowar? Or you be in between Motorhead and Manowar?
If Motorhead and Manowar are, no, we're below Motorhead.
You're below Motorhead, so you're not quite up where Manowar is, but you're not far below Motorhead.
I'm not going to say we're above Motorhead or Manowar. I'm not going to be that guy that says yes, we're better than everybody.
No,
No,
louder.
we're just, we could definitely support Motorhead on their next tour.
And I could see them opening up for Manowar also. I could see them. What should I say?
Website.
Yeah, you should say
If you build it, they will come. If you post it, they will read it.
if you tell him to say something about the website, he'll say something about the website, griswoldsrock.com. You can, by the way, besides the CD, you can get T-shirts, stickers, and what?
Liner notes.
Liner notes.
Yes.
Lyrics.
Yeah. So
You can
going back to the album.
download a PDF of the album cover and
On
everything?
on the album itself, when you get the physical album, we've got a regular insert, but there was so much information that we wanted to give to people that pretty much doesn't really fit unless you can shove about a poster into a CD, which doesn't work. So Johnny put together a nice liner note setup, which you can download from the website. Basically, it has all the lyrics. It has information on the photo shoots that we did. Artwork from Tesco, or not from artwork from Jimbo. Actually, one of the sketches that he first gave to us. Yeah, it's got a lot of actual extra information that you wouldn't necessarily get.
My friend's band, they said like, they had like a lot of extra information. They said a lot of extra codes that I could use and extra merchandise available if I just sent like $20 to this one address, and I would get it all. And I sent in the $20 several months ago, but it never came in. I guess.
What band is that?
I guess I just kind of sent them another $20, right? I think they were called Condition Critical. I don't know. They had some manager. They had some shady manager.
I feel like this is not about us.
No, it's not about
No, inside joke between you guys.
It could be.
Now I notice you have one band allied with you that has a dinosaur mascot.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You
Yeah, you haven't been outside? There's a
Are you
guy.
talking about that guy with the dinosaur head out there?
Yes.
I have no idea who that is.
That's what local.
He just showed up.
Okay, that's local demise. That's Learning Disabilisaurus is the name of it. That's their mascot. Now see, you got a Godzilla themed record.
Correct. We've got a fighting themed record. Mostly,
A fighting themed
Yeah.
record. You can't involve that dinosaur having be a Godzilla stand-in and maybe fight him on stage.
Possibly. If we get somebody in a giant red, white, and blue top hat and beard, then he's okay with getting knocked out.
That's all you, buddy.
Hey, you got the beard.
Oh, I got a beard, yeah.
Yeah, you can be our.
Dude, I'm already the bass player. Do I gotta be the mascot too?
You got to do something.
Is this the same lineup you started 1 year ago? I did all this. Is this?
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yep.
still here.
Yep, I came in. And I know it's been almost a year because the PA bill is almost up.
Uh-oh.
I've been tracking it.
Well, I think we're going to have some more local music on the way. We're going to have more local demise upstairs doing wacky things. More importantly, we're going to have more Griswold headbanging, more speed rock. I could ask what the difference between punk rock and speed rock is right now, but I don't know. Is there a veritable definition for that?
Faster,
Faster?
louder.
Faster, louder?
Yeah.
Boobier.
Boobier?
But yeah, there's more boobs at our shows.
That one.
Boobier? Okay. Well, I guess Slayer's speed rock then, because they
teach
got...
me how to-
Curry
how to
King's
do
got the
that
moves,
on
I
my
guess.
show.
Okay, well, we're definitely going to have some more good movie fun on the way.
Did you want to say something about Slayer?
No. Slayer can just be Slayer and leave me out of it.
Slayer might have an opening for a guitarist. This is going right now. Does anyone want to jump on that?
Kerry King will remember that when they're looking for an opening band.
We're done, right?
Jeff Hanneman, I can write songs like him.
Wrap it up. She says wrap it up.
Yep, we're doing the wrap up. Well, this is the wrap up right now. We don't need a formal wrap up. Just everyone have your questions ready. Anthony Porter, you can ask us whatever you want. If it's Kiss related,
No kiss.
no Kiss. Shh. Sorry, heaven's on fire right now, man. No.
Lick it up, dude. Lick it up.
Oh, yeah, man. Lick it up. We're all here watching you. Sorry for all the Kiss references. They're gonna get back to rocking out. Probably won't do any Kiss covers, even if I request War Machine, whatever. But we'll have all that for you soon, and maybe even a learning disabilisaurus in the room. Who knows? I mean, don't bring a giant dinosaur costume with you if you're not going to run into a basement with it. That's what my grandfather told me when I was but a lad. When I was but a lad. But yeah, we're gonna put the we're gonna put the commercial. You want to call that on?
We have a commercial, then we're going to switch to a video from LaBouffe,
LaBouffe.
who's going to be here next week, and then we're going to have a short video from Trashlight Vision, and then we're going to be back with the interactive interview.
LaBouffe.
LaBouffe.
Fucking Griswolds!
Woo!
Fuck the Griswold. Fucking Griswold. Sorry.
That's right.
That's the next.
Right, coming over, and we'll be right back. I got a plan.
National.